Hey everybody. Sorry for the mess up in the intro. Wouldn't work out tonight. So plus it started without me knowing it got started. So let me cut the fan on right quick. It's getting a little warm in here now. Can y'all hear me good? Hey there, professional paranormal research. Appreciate you coming in. I will be back in a bit. I appreciate that. Oh, we got people coming in now. Hey there, Vicky. Almost home. Appreciate you coming in. Well, I was going to try to play my intro, but it wouldn't play for me, so I'll wait till a few people gets on in here, and then I'm going to go over the few channel shout outs right quick, and then we'll get into our content. Then we will, after I get done talking about it, ain't going to be much talking about it. I only got like few videos to show. And I got 3 pictures that we took the other night when Michael and his buddy was with me and my dad on the bridge. We got a couple of the pictures that we took. We actually caught something that I can't explain, so maybe y'all can figure it out. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with shout outs. First one is Devil Dog and Belt Loop, where they do good cop and bad dog. That's a good show. It comes on when I'm asleep, pretty much. Are you going to show the camera itself? Yes, I am. I got the camera right here. I got it charging up. It's the iPad part ain't good on charging. It seemed like I don't know, it just ain't doing too good for some reason. I took some still pictures of it too, so let's see here. Another channel is Peaceful Dez. She's on live right now too, so I don't mean to take any viewers that come from her channel. She's does real good shows too. She talks, have like a talk show, talk to a bunch of people and stuff like that. Okay, I thought you were. Oh yeah, I am. I got my big one and I got the little. Well, I don't have the little one. It's on my phone, but I can bring it up to show you what that one is. Let's see. And another one is Our Treasured Homes. Miss Nancy, she does that one sometimes with her granddaughter and everything, and she does a lot talking on other people's shows. She's on Devil Dogs quite a bit and DJs also. I'm just giving out a few channels here. Shadows. I appreciate all y'all coming in. I appreciate it a lot. And another one I've been following that I've noticed it's a real good show. I've been watching it now for almost a year and a half. Is Blackie Thomas. He's from Alabama, and he's also does camping videos and how to make stuff in the camp and all this little stuff, how to cook and things that you can cook, stuff like that. Then Off the Hook Outdoors, Ted, he's been in the channel here sometimes, and He's actually was on the show one night. Then Myers Paranormal is a good channel. Native Wild Man, Sean, he comes in quite regular, so he's got a pretty good channel. Bootsy on the Beat, she's in here quite regular also, and like I said, I like to watch her channel. She does a lot of other shows like I don't know, all the face masks and stuff like that. I'm here, but on the phone with my dog. Oh, you good? Appreciate you. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Jamie. Let's see. Then this guy here is from just right up the road from me, Stevie Outdoorsman. I work with his sister at my job, so she's actually a good friend of mine. The other one is Faith, Family, and Sports. They do a lot of family stuff also, same as Ted does on his show. They just move into a new house and they do like baseball card videos, and then they do boxes where they taste from different countries, different food and stuff like that. And also the last one for tonight is Just Doing Our Best. I've been watching that show quite regular. They do a lot of other stuff such as the homestead stuff also. And let's see here. I'm going to show y'all the SLS camera. Phone. This is what I use sometimes when I don't have my big one with us. See, he'll map you out also. This is one that I used when we were riding around in the truck that day with me and my dad. I like it, but I don't like it as good because it don't show up in the dark all that well. Hey there, Baker. How you doing, buddy? I am doing pretty good. Hey, Dwayne. Hope you are doing good. Yep, he's doing good. He's hanging right in there. Let me see. Let me get my cousin up here because she got a little bit to tell about these SLS too. Let me find the invite page here. The internet's going a little slow tonight. Matters of fact, that one channel right now, Blackie Thomas, he's doing a live questions and stuff tonight. I just seen it when I cut mine on. Yes, thank you, Vicky. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Joe. Hey, Vicky. Hey, John. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. I got my cousins coming on right here. She can tell a little bit more about the SLS and everything. And then I'll throw some pictures up that what I've got. And I got 3 pictures I want to show and see if anybody can pick out what we see. It was me and Michael and his buddy Chris, and my dad was at the bridge this past Friday. And Michael finally looked at some of the pictures, and that's what we caught. So everybody, here's my cousin Shasta.
Hey,
Hey,
everybody.
hey,
Seems
glad to
like
see
it's been forever.
you. It is. It sure has.
How's everybody doing?
Oh, we're doing good. I'm just fighting a toothache right now.
Oh, don't say that. I had a toothache last week. It is not something I want to go through again this week.
Oh,
If so, I'm pulling it out.
I'm gonna have this one fixed or something. Or this about to kill me.
Yeah, mine is unfortunately at a bad run of, hey, Vicky, had a bad run of eating ice there for a while. And I lost about half of the inside of the tooth. And
Yeah,
I've been neglecting going to get that fixed because I know they're going to want to yank it out.
yeah.
And it's not in a place where I want them to take it out. And it's either that or a root canal. And I'm like, I ain't wanting either one of those.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but last week it was hurting enough. I was about ready to take a pair of pliers and pull it out myself.
How's everyone doing? I'm doing good, Mr. Rogers. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. So what do you think about those pictures we did the other night?
You know what? Those 3 pictures are quite interesting. I've looked over them a couple of times. I have no clue what that is, but you can see like almost the first one or how do they progress? Was it the last one that you had on there is the first picture?
Yeah, that's why they was sent to me.
Okay. Because it looks like it's trying to manifest, and you could see like the dark spot, and then you see it get a little darker, and then you see almost like something form.
Yeah.
And that's odd for it to do that, to form like out of nowhere, just standing there.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. It's standing in between the gremlin and Daddy.
Yeah. I mean, it you could see it almost take shape. You could see it like on the railing
Yeah.
of the fence. But then it slowly like gets bigger, but then
Yeah.
it looks like it comes off of the fence, like it's between the fence and the camera. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like it's actually on the fence, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, it sure does because there was nobody standing over there. And there's nobody standing right there in at that part there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or are they on the bridge? Yeah, we was on the bridge where y'all was with us at the other night, Shasta.
Oh, there you are. The screen went black. Yeah, I told you that place is crazy anyways. Well, that's where is it at the same place where we saw the light go under the bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, there's something weird about that bridge to start with.
Yeah, that's where Gremlin fell off the bridge at that night. Been about a week ago before we went this past Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Daddy and Joseph and I think Rick was with us. And the gremlin I had sitting on the fence, on the rail of the bridge, and it just fell off. Which somebody here in the audience said I pushed him off. That'd be Miss Jamie.
I don't know. It's definitely worth. Have you put up the pictures for everybody to see?
I've got it on Facebook right now, but I'm getting ready to pull them up right here in a few minutes.
Yeah, because you could definitely see the progression of something there.
I saw it.
Yeah.
So we caught something good on the SLS that night too.
Did you?
I don't have the picture, but you have to go back and look at the videos. All 3 times we went to the bridge, all 3 times, and something other looked like there's something was kissing on the gremlin that one this last time.
Oh,
when
wow.
me and Daddy was there the other night by ourselves.
Yeah.
Vicky,
crazy. You're right. There's somebody hangs around the creek. There's a couple of dudes. Like, we've got the sense of a couple of males when we were there before that kind of hung out around the bridge, but we've seen lights there.
We got the 2 names for them. One of them was Mark. Yeah, one was Mark, and other one was Thomas.
Oh, see, that's weird.
See?
The ones that kind of hang off to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right in the tree line.
Yeah.
Yeah, they yeah, maybe it is a troll under the bridge. I hope he don't want to feed across the bridge because we're all broke. He ain't getting no money. But yeah, the last time I was there was a rock. Not a rock, a light that went down past the rocks and went underneath the bridge and just disappeared.
This time, well, the last, when was it? Tuesday night, me and Daddy went there by ourselves just to have something to do.
Mm-hmm.
And we kept hearing like horse hooves hitting the road walking. That's what it sounded like. And it sounded like it was right there.
Well, and that's what would have been back in the day. That's what that would have been used for. I mean, that's all they would have had were horses. I mean, there wouldn't have been a lot of cars back out in there.
It was crazy. It was really, really, really crazy.
I mean, I can't imagine a lot of people would have had cars back then.
Yeah.
Not back in that hole.
It was wild. So I got the pictures. You don't see them right quick.
Yeah, I'd throw them up there and let everybody take a look at them, and they can see what we're talking about.
I think this one is the first one. That's the first one. You can see we're in between Daddy and the gremlin. Right there at that first pole. If you go back towards Daddy, that's where it'll be at.
It almost looks like there's dirt or something on the fence.
Yeah.
It doesn't really look apparent until this shot. And you can definitely see where it looks like now it's come down more and covered the whole top of the board.
Yeah. See, that's the second one. And there's the first one.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can see the difference in how it comes down the board. It's just weird.
It was very weird. It was actually about one of the good nights we had there. Mark hangs at the tree. Thomas, I think, is a teenage boy possibly killed on the bridge. And that's why one lays on the ground, like struggling to get up. Yeah.
Oh.
Go back. Let's see. When was that one? Friday night, this past Friday.
Mm-hmm.
If you go back and look at that one, it's I forget what I titled it. Bridge. No, Peggy's house and the bridge. I believe that's what it was. With Michael and his buddy Chris.
Mm-hmm.
It actually was laying down on the ground. And then the next night was Saturday. Me and Daddy and Joseph went there. And it did the same thing. It was laying on the ground.
So I've been kind of out of the loop. I haven't gotten to look at a lot of stuff between Bella's homework and then we're trying to put together a project with Bella and Pat O'Keefe. I'm not sure if you guys know who she is. She's one of the Southern Gypsies. I know that we had them on the show a while back.
Yeah.
I've got a project working with her in the next couple of weeks, so I've just kind of been out of the loop on watching shows, being on the show. So I haven't gotten caught up yet. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. So I want you to tell us a little bit about the SLS that y'all had built that time. Tell us a little bit about it. Why y'all actually built it.
Well, we actually, going off of what they had on at the time, it was super popular. Everybody was using it on TV, and we're like, okay, so we can do this. We had someone that got the instructions, was given to us with a list of parts, and this person put it together for us. There were 2 built, and the function of it basically is to map out activity. So if you're mapping out a person, like it would map you out, but if there were any other anomalies there that shouldn't be there, then it would map out that anomaly. I've seen it basically work quite miraculously, if I should say.
Yeah.
Like we were in an investigation, and one of the hot spots was about a kid that was in a closet, a baby that was in a closet in a little nook in the wall, and they were doing an SLS in camera into that hole in the wall, and all of a sudden the SLS just showed a figure, probably about, I don't know, about 18 inches tall to 20 inches tall, and it was just a stick figure. There's nothing in there.
Yeah.
Insulation, there's no boards, there's no nothing. It was in a crawl space, and it mapped out this like infant sized stick figure of where this baby was put every night. So for that to validate what what story we were told
Yeah.
and what we had heard of the story, that's when I really started believing, hey, this thing kind of works.
Yeah.
So that's how we ended up building ours, or why we built ours, was so that we could, have that extra technology to help us. It can see, potentially mapping out these figures that we can't see with the naked eye.
Yeah. I wish that there's some way I can record it as on to YouTube without me standing there holding that thing. That thing gets heavy. But we had some good. You have to go back and watch them 3 episodes, because I can't tell you, it was actually wild. But the night that me and Daddy went by ourselves was even wilder though.
The newer ones now are like so much different. The ones that we had was when they first started coming out,
Yeah.
and they were bigger and bulkier and all the parts. And now it's just this tiny little piece of equipment that's no bigger than what's the little sponge mop? It has the little sponge mop top with the yellow sponge mop and the little handle. That's the size of it now. So it's like all compact and tiny. But ours was back when they first started coming out. And then, I mean, they were, gosh, you couldn't get one for $300, $400, $500.
Yeah.
And you could build it cheaper than you could buy one.
Yeah.
Really? I have ghosts in my house now. Look at this. I'm gonna need to have an exorcism.
I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, one was.
And crappy
Oh, the first one on Friday night that we did, we had to.
Okay, that's good. Save that.
Yeah, he's cute.
It ended up to be a comedy after we done our investigation. Before we left, we had like 30 some likes, and I'm Chris, the guy with Michael, said if we get 35, and I said let's just make it 36. 35, and he said make it the 30. But I said if you make 35 and if we get 35 likes, he said he was going to do a dancing intro on our next live when he's with us.
Oh gosh.
So By that night, we actually had 36, but now we only got 32. So some of them got gone. But
I'm
you
just
have, you
still
have,
excited that we've got so many people that have joined us. We still have people that are joining us. Um, we still have people that are putting the word out every day.
yeah,
About our group. Uh, it's a slow climb, but it's a climb, and that's all I can ask for.
yeah,
You know, um, I know this year there are things that I want to do. We've got some plans, I hope, in the works to help boost our group out there and get our name out there more.
yeah,
I have to talk to you about. Um, but it's we've done really well, I think, for ourselves with all that's been thrown at us over the last couple of years.
oh yeah, you're right.
And it just being such a small group that we started with, a family, and then with COVID getting in there, and we've got a great group of people, great group of followers. Everybody is so wonderful. Like they share things and they put stuff in our page, and you know we go to their page and watch their stuff. They come to ours. It's a lot of support. And that's what we need. I mean, you can't ask for anything better than that.
Yep. I'm going to show you a couple pictures of the SLS. If you want to describe some of the things with it, you can. This is the iPad part of it.
Yes. So, and I haven't used one in so long that I don't know a lot of I know how to run it, but I
Yeah.
haven't used it in a long time. I probably couldn't tell you how to even get into it anymore.
Uh,
But
that's going to change because when you come back out again, we're going to do this. We're going to use it more and more now because
it's a
me,
great piece of equipment.
yeah, 'cause I need an extra hand because it's getting too heavy for me.
I always put it on a tripod because
Well,
I couldn't carry it around everywhere.
I'm getting ready to, but the tripods I get is so flimsy that I'm afraid it's going to topple over.
Yeah, I had a tripod that my dad had for years that he used to use for mounting something on to sight his guns. So this thing was like heavy duty, like super sturdy. And that's what I used. And it had a piece of oh gosh, it had a piece of plywood on the top. Like a square of plywood, a 2x2 piece of cut plywood up top. And that's what I used for mine because I couldn't carry that thing around everywhere I went.
Yeah.
I'm
And
lucky I can get myself around where I need to go. And this is another reason why it's one of those things that's like the new ones. I don't see a battery pack on it, so I don't know how they charge that thing. But this right here, it holds, if I'm not wrong, it holds 8 batteries in each battery pack.
yeah,
There are 2 battery
yeah,
packs. So you're looking at 16 batteries.
yeah,
And you can switch on one side and run that until it dies, switch on the other side and run that until it dies. Now, here's the only problem you have. If you're in a really active spot that kills batteries, not a good tool to take.
No, I've got now where I run both battery packs, and if I run both battery packs, they last a little longer. It equals out the batteries.
Well, and I was going to say you can run both battery packs at the same time. I never tried it that way.
Yeah.
But that may be the key. Either way, I was always the one that was never allowed to touch batteries because for whatever reason, if I touch batteries, I drain them. You know me. If I touch a battery, I drain it. So I really wasn't ever allowed to mess with the batteries. But 16 batteries is a lot. So when you get in a really active location, you better hope you've got a whole pocket full of batteries.
Yeah, that's the reason why we got that. I got one of them battery daddies, and my daddy's got one of battery daddies. That
And
thing.
rechargeable ones really don't help you.
No, because I ain't got nowhere else to recharge. Well, I ain't got, if you
Right.
replace,
It's like,
if you
where are
in,
you going to plug in rechargeables?
yeah,
I mean, you're out in the sticks in some of the places that we go to. I mean, they don't even have walls half the time. How are we going to find a power outlet?
yeah,
You know?
that's crazy. I mean, it really is. And here's the front end of it.
And this is actually a specific type of Xbox 360 Connect. And that is all it is. Those of you who have kids, a little older kids, now everybody wants the Xbox One and the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox X and whatever the newest version is. This is old school. This is just the old school Xbox 360 Connect.
We have an old school.
But there was a specific type that you have to get in order to make this work. And then you've got your connection plug there that hooks it from the battery packs into your tablet so that everything jives and connects together.
Yeah.
And then there's a program that you have to download and run.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I can get, if anybody was interested in building one. I like Vicky's answer, car battery and an inverter. Car battery would probably be a good answer. Matter of fact, while you're at it, get me one of those scooters. I'll just hook that bad boy up to the scooter and strap it on the front, and I'll wheel myself. I won't have to walk no more.
I found one. I found one of them old hover rounds. It was at a It was at a thrift store today. I walked in there while I was waiting on somebody else to open up.
Heck yeah!
I have a
That's
question.
what I'm talking about.
I thought about you. I said, boy, if it didn't look like Ray Charles had been driving it, I would have got it for you.
You know what? I could paint me some like ghosts on the side of that thing, paint it black, and put our logo on that bad boy. Put us a couple of lights up on it and strap that to the front end. We're in business.
Can I be the lead director of creative?
I'm gonna
creative director. That's me.
She's supposed to be the creative director. She's in charge of signs.
Yeah. Let me see. There you go. Check this out, everybody. So this is what it looks like in one whole big piece. Let's see. It's got my backyard on it. So everybody. So that's what that looks like now.
Now, in all fairness, while you're carrying that one tablet and that 16 battery pack, I carry 2 tablets with me every time I go.
Yeah.
So let's be fair. We do equal it out. We have 2 other pieces of equipment that also run on tablets. I took a camera. I don't know if anybody is familiar with the Android thermal camera from C.O.P.S. It's C.O.P.S Thermal, I think is what it's called. And I turned a tablet into a thermal imaging camera. So this little thermal imaging camera was made for the telephone, but you really can't see anything on a telephone screen because it's only like 5 inches to 6 inches on that screen. So I got a 10-inch tablet and I got a connector so that I could hook that together. And I actually now have that C.O.P.S Thermal, and I run it on that tablet. So we now have a C.O.P.S Thermal running on a 10-inch tablet, which turns that into a very large size thermal imaging camera, which works really, really great when we're out. Like if we're doing something outside, We can check for critters. We can check for, hot, cold spots. It's got different calibrations you can put in there to change the color schemes. So it works out really well. That's a thought too. I think the camera was running around 250 for the, like I said, it's for the cell phone, but the connectors, I want to say $12, and then you can run that on a regular tablet. So that's another option for that tablet, that you could run it if you're not running it in that particular piece of equipment for the SLS. You run it with the Seek Thermal and actually run it as a thermal imaging camera.
Yeah. I'm gonna get something like that for that one. That way we can have two pieces of equipment in one.
Right. Well, and then we have somewhere I have another Seek Thermal camera if I find it during my moving and messing, because I bought two. But and then we have the other tablet, which is a Windows tablet, and that's the one that we run our Phasma box on. Which I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with the Phasma box, but that is
Vicky is she's up on it with me.
That is an incredible piece of equipment. I did not think, when I started using it, I didn't think that it was going to be much, since you've got to buy it and it's an app, and I'm not sure how accurate those apps are. But it has proven to me many, many times how accurate that thing can really, really be.
Especially when it tells somebody to hush up.
Yeah, when somebody's being a little too aggressive and they're getting too wild, and it tells them from the other side, please calm down, be quiet. You need to calm down some.
You remember what his face looked like when he just stopped and stared? He didn't know what to thought.
He said yes, ma'am, to something he couldn't see.
I'm actually going to get a shirt, crossover shirts. It's going to on the bottom of it or somewhere. It's going to say, "Shut up, Joseph."
Yeah. I mean, I will never. And it took it a step further. He went upstairs and found a broken piece of china. And he came downstairs and he said, "I found a piece of your china. Where would you like for me to put it?" And the woman clearly comes through and says, "In the cabinet." And I'm thinking, what cabinet? There's no cabinet in here. And in the kitchen, there is what was a built-in cupboard in the wall. It has no shelves. And he's like, "Yes, ma'am." And he put it in the kitchen in the floor, but it was a cupboard at one point in time. And it physically told him, take it to the cupboard.
And we went in there the other night, and it's still laying in there.
Yeah,
still there.
Well, and to ask the address, I said, if I knew what the address of the house was, maybe I could get some more details on it. And a female told me the house number. I already knew what street it was, and they gave me the house number. And when I plugged in the house number on my GPS, I see physically the pictures of the property that we're standing on right outside the door, like the creek, the hill, the little walkway down to the river. I mean, it was unreal how something from the other side can tell me what its house address number was.
Yeah.
And I'm able to verify that by putting it into the computer, and it tells me the information when it was sold and all that stuff I could pull, because a female from the other side was able to give me the street address.
Yeah.
And it was accurate.
Vic said, "Yes, I am. I want one. I seen, I guess it said, I worked on a computer PC in a apartment. them of something that
And then
happened about 15.
minutes later. So it actually predicted something that happened 15 minutes later. So it's trying to warn them. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean that's, and plus when we took it to Virginia, that investigating out there at that house, remember, it said watch Daddy. That's why I come Daddy went to the hospital.
Yeah, because it told us to see. Yeah, it actually, we were in a house and it told us to watch Pete, to watch John's dad. And that same evening, John had to rush him back to the hospital out there, and he ended up in the hospital for a while because it told us whoever came through told us we needed to watch him. And like I said, I'd seen it work before. Someone else had it, and we asked them, okay, stop, baby. We had seen it work before. But for it to work for me and to have it work the way that it has consistently, best piece of equipment I think we've had, next to just, sitting and listening and recorder.
You said it was on a live show.
Yeah.
It was. Hey, Vicky.
More ghosts.
But I mean, that's another piece that I want to get for out here for us to use. Is that also?
Yeah.
Because I need something better than that little spirit box that when I can't understand, because all that that'll drive me batty.
The spirit box is so hard to understand because of all the white noise and the static.
Mm-hmm.
And unless you're trained, some people are perfectly trained on it and can pick stuff out of it. I can't hear anything out of there. And I mean,
Still have y'all running just on the phone. I appreciate it, Jamie. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I can't get stuff if it's like all jumbled up and staticky. I mean, I struggle with EVPs. My attention span is not who am I kidding? I never had an attention span. I didn't have the patience to listen to EVPs and stuff like that. It's got to be clear. Yeah. I need somebody to really talk to me like they're standing in front of me. So it's easier for me.
What you need to do is record it and then listen back.
I do that. I have something on my phone that we use to record, like on the cell phone. And it's a pretty good, let me see if I can find it. It's a recording app. I
want to show some video clips of SLS too when you get this done.
Oh, go ahead. I'm looking for this. There was a recording app that we used to have.
I know you had one when we first done investigating with us at Colonel John Martin's grave.
Yeah, because there's one out there that's really, really good. You can use it for just about anything, but it records, and you can actually take the recording, slow it down, spread it out, and play it, and then that way you can listen to it at slow motion, spread the section that you isolated, and that lets you listen to it. You can repeat it, like wrap it so that it just plays continuously. Yeah. But I haven't I got a new phone and I haven't put it back on this new phone yet.
This is where me and Daddy was at my mom's cemetery, everybody. I used the SLS that night, and it's just a very small clip. There's something there is. Come here and look at it. Watch out for that stone right there. Look. See it?
Yeah. That blinking right there?
Yeah, there's something over there, standing right there. Y'all got to get a look at this. Yeah. That was when we was at the big cemetery.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let's see what's in the chat here. Let's see. Vicky says, I download it onto app, which is a free app, by the way. Okay. Yeah, I've got one that I don't ever use that much, the app itself.
Yeah, this one's a free app too. The one that I'm talking about. I'll have to go and see if I can find it because I for the life of me can't remember what it is now.
Mr. Ryder says that's some awesome footage. Oh yeah. Y'all have to go back and check them last 3 live videos we did. Vicky, she's seen it, and Jamie, she saw it. That the one from Tuesday night that me and Daddy went. It was like it was leaning up on the rail of the bridge and it was kissing my gremlin. He has to make his appearance.
Oh, look at him. I don't know whatever happened to mine.
He don't work no more. His head don't move like this because he fell off the bridge the other night.
Oh.
Yeah, they're real good. Yeah.
Is he supposed to do something like paranormal or is he just a gremlin?
It's real sensitive. It's about like a cat toy.
Oh, where'd you get him?
Walmart.
Okay. Get those out.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get another one just for our main group.
Yeah.
We named this one Luke Duke Myers.
Wow.
Yeah, it's getting ready to have surgery just as soon as the insurance signs off on it.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. You let me know how long it takes you to get insurance to sign off on anything.
I think he broke his butt bone because he don't wiggle no more.
Yeah, well, the insurance out there is anything like insurance is out here. You're not going to get it paid for anytime in the next 6 months to a year.
One time it was sitting on the ground, leaning back on the rail. Yes, that was too, Vicky. I remember that. That was really crazy. And then it looked like I didn't get to show it up on the screen because by the time I got it over there to the screen, it went off. But it looked like it was just crunched up in a ball sitting on top of the rail of the bridge one time, there beside the Daddy.
I want to see how fast y'all run when that thing picks up and starts walking to you.
What, this thing?
Yeah.
I hear he used to do like this. And his head's supposed to move. But it don't no more.
That's what I'm saying. You're going to get it out there and get it possessed. And it's going to start chasing you around that bridge. And we're going to see who's going to run faster, you or the gremlin.
See, this one is supposed to just be able to, see, barely touch it. Somebody had it cut on in the store. at
Oh
Walmart,
gosh.
and Daddy had it in the bug. Every time he hit some little bumps in the floor and little where the little seams were at,
Uh-huh.
take off hollering. Everybody just looking at us. They said, "Will you shut up?"
I'm awful because you know what I do if I find something like that? I turn them all on.
Oh me.
Yeah, if I find one like that, I turn them all on.
I
I
want
just
me.
start flipping the switch on every one of them.
I want one just to put up to keep, put on the shelf. Ain't no telling how
Yeah.
much it'd be worth one of these days.
Oh gosh, I mean, you get some of those old school stuff, man.
I would love to have some. I wish I could find them old books that we used to have. That let's see here. If it falls in the creek and gets wet,
You've
he's in
seen
trouble.
that movie, especially after midnight. Them little things pop off his back. Oh man, they're not as pretty as Gizmo.
Yeah. You remember these books that used to have the old little bitty records in it, played on the record player?
Yes.
I remember them because that's all we did in school. The teacher wouldn't let us hang out with the other class, me and this little black boy. We sat back there in the back class, listened to the record player while everybody else was learning. So they didn't want to teach us how to read, so that's what they made us do.
Do you remember when the movie E.T. first came out?
Yeah.
Okay, when E.T. first came out, they came out with the original E.T. doll,
I'll grab it for you.
the E.T. stuffed animals.
Yeah.
I actually have an E.T. from the original round of E.T.s that came out back in the day when the movie first came out.
He was sitting there looking at himself, seeing people.
Bring him here.
And I'm also background director. Back here.
I still have E.T. And this was from back in when did E.T. come out? Back in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s.
I don't know. I was
Probably
just
early 80s. This is an original from back in the gosh, I don't even know, probably back in the early 80s. So this is when they first came out. This is what they looked like.
Hey, I got one of them. My daddy. He's back from the 40s.
E.T. they did have some that were leather bodied, but they also had a stuffed animal that was not a leather body. They had some that were cloth bodied.
I'll take him back.
And this is one that was a cloth body because he's
That's
actually
cool.
a stuffy. I've had this thing since I was, gosh,
You want me to
I don't
take
even
him back?
remember. Yeah, take him back. He's old. I won't go into how old I am, but he's old.
He even had his senior pictures made today.
Who?
Gremlin.
Gremlin had his senior pictures today.
Yeah, here he is. Look at him. Look how cute he was.
Look at that.
Look at his toes.
I love his toes. Should have put some nail polish on there.
He does. He got blue ones. See? He got blue nail polish.
Let Bella hold of him. He'll have some bows in his hair too.
Oh, me.
Bella,
Jamie,
everything gets its nails painted and bows in its hair.
And of course gets a
laugh
little
out
bow.
loud.
Yeah, Vicky.
And it always gets a little bow tie.
Yeah, Jamie, I don't know about, she thinks I pushed him off the bridge the other night. It come a gust of wind, but now she says I pushed him off the bridge. So I thought, okay.
You were probably one psychologically that brought the wind. If you didn't push him, you probably caused the wind that knocked him off the bridge.
Yeah.
Bella, what are you doing?
I'm making my last ghost.
I swear to God, this child, I cannot keep tape in this house.
Roll.
She's used 3 rolls of tape in the last week and a half.
Good night.
Like a couple days.
She tapes everything.
I'll take a banana to a wall.
Michael's got some. That's half a tape man.
Yeah, that's why she calls him the tape man.
Give me away the tape man. You won't have tape no more.
Mm.
Okay, I need your ideas for my last ghost. My very last.
Let's see.
That's her last ghost.
I ran out of tape, so I can't make more.
See, John, her ghost.
She's a little
Yeah.
hat.
She's so goofy.
The way I hold them up and I prop them is a paintbrush.
Okay, now go sit down somewhere. Goofy child.
I have 3 now.
I love her. But she is so wound up. She was so exhausted. She was so exhausted she needed to sleep until
Yeah.
I got on here with you. Now she's wired straight up. We went fishing today.
Yeah.
So we thought that everybody was tired. Yeah, it did look like ZZ Top, Vicky. Vicky says it looks like ZZ Top. Yeah, we tried our luck at fishing today.
Yeah.
I caught some swamp grass from the bottom. Alex caught a leaf, and Bella was the only one that caught anything alive.
I caught an Alex.
She caught her brother.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I caught my brother.
She wound up his line, and he's winding, and the only thing she caught was him at the other end of the hook. So the only person that caught anything alive was her.
I caught an Alex. Rare type of fish.
It's like, we can't get nowhere eating like that. Alex promised me a seafood buffet. I said, I'm going to starve to death.
I went fishing with my cousin one time that I worked with the golf course, and he wanted me to go fishing, river fishing with him. Him and his wife and 2 kids went with us. I stood there. His wife wanted me to bait her hook for, so I stood over there at the back there and bait a hook. He was getting ready to throw out, and about that time he threw it out, he hooked me in the back right there. He jerked and I jumped. He jerked, I jumped. We had to go to the doctor and get that thing surgically removed.
we had a nice little spot, but I haven't been fishing in years. But I'm the only one because, being the only child, when Dad went fishing, I got taught how to fish.
Hey there, Myers. How you doing, buddy?
Hey there. How you doing?
I didn't even come in.
I was the only one that was taught how to fish. So, how to clean and all the fish and whatever. So tying hooks and things like that. So, once we all figured out how to get everything set up, because a couple of these were new rods, we finally all figured out how to cast. And once we casted, we were getting the hang of casting again.
Can y'all see me?
No. How are we supposed to see you? You're behind the screen.
I was going to see if y'all can see me mapped out. Can you see me?
I can see you now.
On the screen?
Yeah, wave. There you go.
Is it mapping it?
Yeah, it's mapping it. I was like, how can we see you? You're behind the screen. We can see you now.
I'm going to make more ghosts because I found more stuff.
So, yeah, we did the whole fishing thing today, and I'll tell you, it about killed me. I didn't realize how long it's been since I fished. It's a good thing we didn't catch anything because I'd have been too exhausted to clean it.
Yeah.
Don't take me on a pier ever again. I hated that.
Bella realized she don't like a pier.
Sorry, I'm back between sticker orders and my daughter's on the phone. It's been a busy night.
Sticker orders? What kind of stickers?
She's doing logo stickers for people. Taking orders.
Ooh.
I'm here. I heard stickers.
Not those kind of stickers. Go out of my business.
No.
Bella,
I want stickers.
do you ever want another boba?
We got to get
Go
Shasta
sit
on
down.
the show to talk paranormal experience.
Anytime, just let me know.
Jamie, That thing works at so well. Yep. I make vinyl stickers.
Yeah, see, we need one of those on our car.
I've got some big ones, but I can't get them to y'all. I don't want to send them through mail because when they get them, they'll be all crunched up.
No, we're gonna get ready to come out that way. I've got the last couple of weeks. Last week Bella was sick. This week the photographer was sick. Next week we're gonna shoot for it again. Bella has a photo shoot in Boone, North Carolina. So it's a little bit too far out for us to go there and then still come by your house. But
Yeah,
we're gonna plan on
really,
coming.
it's really about an hour and a half away from me, Boone is.
Yeah. We're gonna but it being all in the all the running we have to do and then have to go there. And by the time she gets done shooting, we're talking she doesn't start shooting until 2, and then a photo shoot usually lasts 3-4 hours maybe. We're actually gonna shoot 2 different backgrounds. She's gonna do an Aztec princess background, and then we're gonna shoot another project that I'm not going to say out loud yet.
We're not going to disclose that information.
Yeah, we're not going to disclose what it is, but we'll be posting pictures. It's really an awesome photo shoot. So,
have a good night, Dwayne. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow at work.
So, yeah, we hopefully we'll get that done next week. And then we're going to plan to come out there when it warms up a little bit and
do
some
investigating. We're getting ready to do a Victorian picnic in the cemetery.
Ooh.
I promised everybody when I'm doing my Victorian series, I'm going to do it, but we got to do it when it's warmer.
Yeah.
But it's getting close warm now. So, good night to all. Take care. You too, buddy. I'll see you in the morning, okay?
Night, Dwayne.
Good night.
So, I actually, while you're on here, were you still interested in potentially doing Scarefest as a vendor?
I'm still interested, but I won't be able to get to do it this year because we got this big trip coming up in October.
Oh, what big trip in October?
We're going on a cruise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But we're going to be gone for like 9 days or something like that.
Oh.
From 21st through the 30th, I think we'll be gone.
And where are you going? Did you pick a destination?
The Bermuda to Bahamas.
Yeah, that'll be you'll like it. You'll like it. It's all the food and the shore excursions are good. All the food,
short skirts.
Huh?
You say short skirts?
Excursions, and yes, there are short skirts. A lot of bikinis. But there's a lot to do. They have something every day.
I'm looking forward to food.
The first thing they do when you get there and you check in while they're loading your luggage, because like once you check in, you give them your luggage and you board the boat. They tell you to meet on this certain deck. I don't know which each boat is different, but they'll tell you to meet on a certain deck and just start eating. And that's where you'll go until it's time to go to your rooms. And that's what you do is just eat. There's a buffet and you just eat until you can't eat anymore.
Lord, I'll be fat as mud time I get off there.
Trust me, that's all we did. When we went on our cruise, we started out, we didn't even get to our room until later that evening. And we started out at a buffet and we ate. Then we went to our room. Then we went to dinner and we ate again. And then we did learn one thing. It's all about
Kitty ghost.
okay, go on. It's all about presentation, not about quantity of food. So it's your sit down dinner. Make sure that you order if it's like steak and lobster, they don't come on the same plate. It'll be steak and mashed potatoes, and then it'll be lobster and something else. If you want both, order both plates at the same time.
I'm back. You're pretty good. Yeah, well,
If you don't, you aren't going to get enough to eat because you'll have to go to the buffet afterwards.
I'm not going to eat lobster for one thing.
Oh, well, they have all kinds of different choices.
And I don't eat smashed taters. That's just nasty.
Try everything. Try
I
everything.
try stuff, but I ain't eating no smashed taters.
Oh, try everything at least once.
Hey,
I tried. That's my first place of trying escargot snails.
now you done lost me.
Oh, they're so good.
Once they get stuck in your goose with all that slimy, sticky stuff,
They're
you have
not
to eat a
like
couple of
that.
parts.
They're not like that. They're not like that.
You be sitting there, you be the only one sitting there in your room with a salt shaker in your mouth.
They're not like that. They're not like that at all.
God, that makes me cross-eyed.
They're really, really good. I was surprised. It took some convincing for me to try them too. But
I gotta be drunker than 5 dogs for I to eat something.
no, they're really good. Even if you don't eat them, order them and try them. Shadow Pass. Yeah, you gotta try it. At least if, like I said, even if you don't like it, order it and try it at least once.
That's like trying to eat octopus legs. Them little sticky suction cups, it'll stick you all the way down through there.
Calamari, which is
I don't
squid.
know what that is.
That's squid. I love it.
No.
I love it fried. It's got to be fried the right way. Shadows fast. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of more of adventurous when it comes to food. I will at least try it once. I will not eat it again. There is one.
I want something to stick to my ribs, not to my goozle.
They do have a full buffet for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I'm with you, John. No thanks on that stuff.
So you can always hit the buffet. They usually have a Chinese restaurant on there. They
Man, you
usually
got
have
even worse.
hamburgers, hot dogs.
Now
pizza.
you get my home ballpark.
Yeah, they do have pizza. The buffet has it's like a Golden Corral buffet.
Now we're getting home. Now we're talking.
Yeah, they have like a Golden Corral kind of buffet.
Give me some of that rice and street chicken, boy. I'm your best friend for life.
The sit down dinners were very good. I have to admit, because we tried things that I'd never tried before. Yeah, we tried everything.
I'm just scared if we're gonna get there and they have us in a suit and tie and be all proper, you know.
You do have a captain's dinner where you dress up one night.
Oh Lordy.
Yeah, you do, and they take pictures, but it's really, really nice. Then the next thing you know, you'll be at dinner and the sit-down dinners, and all of the waitresses and waiters jump up on the table and start doing dancing and the conga line and screaming and yelling and all. I mean, see, potted meat and liver. Okay, we're talking potted meat and liver pudding.
Skip on the liver pudding.
I have not tried alligator before.
Sounds good.
I would try it.
I've tried on alligator soup one time.
I have been in Mexico and I have tried rat before.
I have too. We call them squirrels.
This was a physical rat. They live under cactuses.
I like
I saw them catch them the other day on TV, and I'm like, you could have really told me, because I was thinking they were like squirrels too, but they look like a rat. The blood red sauce was a little much. They tasted like chicken. But I've had rat.
As long as
I've
I
had
can afford real food, I ain't gonna have to eat nothing that scrounges through dumpsters.
I've had donkey before.
Don't.
Donkey. I've had donkey before.
Well, my brother, when he went with his wife to France to see her family,
Mm-hmm.
his last meal from over there, they fed him horse. They wanted
Oh
him
yeah,
to try
that's a
horse meat.
delicacy over there.
I never been that starving. I never. I'm taking
Yeah,
my own.
yeah. I mean, I don't think I've had horse. I think I've had donkey and I've had rat.
Look to see you
Um
guys at King's Fest.
I think I've eaten a lot of weird stuff.
I have duct tape, so I'm making
Um,
2 more goats.
I've eaten cactus before.
Oh, I like cactus.
Bella loves cactus.
So good.
Um,
I want cactus.
yeah,
You know, made me want cactus.
but
I've
yeah,
never been.
definitely try everything at least once on
I,
the show.
I'm going to, but it has to be cooked. You can't. I can't pick it up and it's sitting there looking at me and go.
They're
"Ugh."
not. Yeah, it's not. It's actually it's more of a solid food. It's not slimy and wiggly and it's not a snail like you think it is. It's a little different.
And ready to go.
But we went
Hey there, mate.
hey native. We went to Jamaica.
I'm still waiting on to see if I'm off.
Want to see what they say?
We're booking ours soon.
We went to Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, and Cozumel.
We're just going to the Bahamas.
Yeah, we did like out of the country. That's the first time that we've been like to any of those kind of country the out of the country besides Mexico. So
I want to go to Canada. I want to go to Alaska, to
yeah.
the North Pole, to the South Pole.
If things work out right,
I just want to go to Canada.
We are actually going to
Shadows
go
Pass.
to California probably in April. We're going to spend a week, maybe 2 in California. So I think we're going to do Hollywood. We're going to do Disney. Because we've done Disneyed out in Florida.
Now it's only right that we go.
So we're going to go out that way and maybe see the Grand Canyon, drive over to the Grand Canyon for the day. I'd like to stop in Vegas. I have not been very far north.
Approve my days. We will see you there, Frank. Canada is fun.
I would like to go to Canada. I've never been that far north. I've been to New York. That was about as far north as I've been as New York. New York, New Jersey.
I've been to New Jersey.
Yeah.
I've been to Massachusetts. Been to Ohio. West Virginia, as far as I've been.
Yeah. And I find somewhere just about every time we go, I make a planned stop on the drive so that I can ghost hunt. And that's sad. I don't tell my husband. I just say, listen, this is how far we can drive before we need to get a hotel. And this is what I'm going to do when we get there. So I plan it based on what's in the area. And I paranormal investigate just about everywhere we go. So when we went to Florida,
I've been to Canada once. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we went to Florida and we planned on stopping about pretty much halfway there. So we stopped in St. Augustine actually, and I went to the St. Augustine Lighthouse and got to investigate the St. Augustine Lighthouse and the grounds there, and that was an interesting trip.
I was
Hey, Bootsy.
oh, she came in.
Yeah,
Hey,
she got here.
hey, chat. Sorry I'm late. Just got home. Oh, you're fine. I appreciate you coming in, Julie. Uh, Vicky says she's been to North Dakota.
See, and I would like to go out that way too. I want a friend of mine. We were just talking about going out like to
For North.
Virginia City and different places out west. I would love to go to some of the ghost towns and things out there.
Hey, Julie.
Space. Yeah, I think that's probably too far out for me.
I've got some
Native
family
Walker
members from
says space, the final frontier. Yeah, space scares me.
I always wanted to go to space.
Space. Jane.
Hey,
She
Boosie.
hit
Yeah,
everybody. She hit
space.
everybody.
Yeah, space is a little too far out for me.
I said space.
Space is scary.
Space isn't scary.
Long hammers. Sean. I had to scroll down to see everyone. But yeah, we just talking a little bit, Julie. I got some pictures I want you to take a gander at. So of our investigations the other night with me and Michael and his buddy and my dad. This is the first one. If you look in between the gremlin and my dad, there at that first post, if you go over about look like an inch or so there, half an inch, you'll see like a dark spot on top of the rail. And the second picture, you see it moved, come down some. And this is the third picture. It came all the way down. That's kind of crazy. Let's see. I'll catch everyone. Well, Captain Kirk went to space. Does Shasta have a channel? You don't have a channel, do you?
I do not. Do not. We were thinking about doing a show on here. I didn't know if any of you guys were interested in that, but I was thinking about a friend of mine who I paranormal investigate with before, Tracy. She's been on investigations with us. We were thinking about starting up a show on here one night, either during the week or probably during the week. Like maybe you do what, Thursdays and Sundays? So maybe do something either on a Friday or a Saturday. But I didn't know what you guys would be interested in.
So does Shasta have an email?
I do have an email. I will shoot that to you. I will make sure you get that when we get done. I will send it over to you. I'll send you in a private message. I don't even know how to do that. Can I do that? You gotta get a 9-year-old to do it.
Everybody was being touched over there, right, John? Yes, it was. Sure was.
Can I go a private chat with
you? Your dad and the gremlin is a keeper. Oh yeah, I got it's on actually on Facebook too. So everybody wants to go to Facebook and like them. Michael, he posted them sometime this evening. Yes, start one. Shadows Pass says start one.
Mommy, what kind of stuff would y'all want to hear about?
One of them is that day you fell in the creek.
No.
That's like the number one topic.
She fell into a creek because she was sitting on a rock trying to get watercress for Grandma, and she fell in because the rock slid on the mud. We were at a haunted house towards here.
Yeah, well,
Just get a 9-year-old to ask.
Do you have the private chat on your side, Shasta?
I do. I was trying to get
Mash the private chat.
but then how do I
Let's see. Go down here to the bottom where it says chat with everyone in the studio, I think.
She's trying to
I
talk to
don't
someone
know.
else in the chat.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get
I'll be over there in a sec.
I don't know how to send it just to
If you put it in the private chat right there, nobody will see it, but just whoever's on here.
yeah, I mean it's not like it's a big deal. Well, I mean I'll just put it on here. I'll put it in the comments.
Yeah, you can put it on comments.
I can figure out how.
I will help you, Mama, if you need help.
No, I got it. Whoa, what's that doing?
Touch, he says. Ha ha. I was gonna say that John laugh out loud. She was gonna say the same story like I said. You fall in the creek.
I've got so many stories like that. I don't
I
fall
know
in
most of
creeks,
them.
but
I have to move these books.
I want to hear about the grass ninja and the tree.
grass ninja and the tree samurai. Oh Lord, I don't have a grass ninja. We had a grasshopper up a pants leg, and that's no joke.
That was at the family cemetery, wasn't it?
Yes, that native wild man. Let me tell you, we had a grasshopper and a very funny spirit one night. This is the truth. We were at a graveyard. Stop. Go sit down somewhere now.
That was at my mom's graveyard, wasn't it?
Yes, we were at his mom's graveyard, and we were doing at the cemetery. We were doing an investigation, and my mom had gotten tired, and I kept feeling drawn to like this back corner of the cemetery, and it just seemed like there was like a male spirit back there, and it was so funny. We were running the spirit box, and my mom had gotten tired. She went and got in the car, and it said funny, and then it said joke. And I said, "Are you trying to be funny? Are you playing a joke on someone?" All of a sudden, we hear this screaming. I mean, it was this blood curdle scream from the truck. My mom jumps out, and my mom don't get around very well. But man, she was flinging and flopping around like a fish out of water and smacking at her leg. And the funny and the joke didn't make sense until we got to where she was and asked her what happened. A grasshopper had crawled up her pants leg. And then after we had gotten the funny and the joke off the EVP or like through the spirit box, that's when she got the grasshopper hopping around in her pants leg. And that's what made her start screaming. So we were dying laughing. She's almost in tears because it just came out of nowhere in her pants leg and she's screaming. I'm like, Lord have mercy. I guess that's what it meant. It was trying to play a joke on her. And that was the joke. I mean, she remember trying, she was hopping around outside that car screaming and yelling.
Mama, can we tell the story of my grasshopper? Oh, no, caterpillar. Yes.
Go.
What about the caterpillar?
Yeah. So, it was the funniest thing. But whatever it was that was talking to us had said funny joke. And it came through it was like an SB7 spirit box that we were playing with. And then all of a sudden, when he said funny joke, and it was a male, she jumps out and starts screaming and yelling. I'm like, what in the heck? And it was all because a
Mm-hmm.
grasshopper crawled up her pants leg and it got to hopping around in the dark. That woman I've never seen her move so fast. Yeah. That was, I mean, we've had some really, we've run into really crazy stuff in the middle of the night.
I know you don't like to talk about it, but you remember that night when it was my very first time at dang, what's that place? St. Albans.
Yeah.
Remember when we was in that one room? I guess it was the detox room or something. No, we was all sitting in that line of chairs, and it came out a fair. You remember that?
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about it because I don't mind. Those people don't bother me a bit. So, John's first investigation at a location here, they had a detox, an alcoholics detox. So when you're put in detox there, you were given like a shot a day or something like that just to keep you from dying, or sometimes you did die, I guess. But so we were all down there running a spirit box session. My mom was there, and there was a particular gentleman who was having an affair with a girl that was also there that night. She just happened to be in the bathroom, which was kind of down a little hall. And he had went down to the hall and was in the hall bathroom with her. So we're all back in this big open common room, and we're running the spirit box, and he's back there doing whatever. Nobody's going to ask. We already knew there was an affair going on. And when he came out, he walked by the spirit box, and spirits see and hear everything. And if you think they won't tattletale on you, you are completely wrong, because they will rat your ass out in a hurry. So when he walked by the spirit box, all of a sudden the word affair came out just as clear, and it was a man. He looked down at the spirit box and said, "Fucking snitch," and said, "Turn that thing off," and just kept walking.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, if you don't want them to see and tell on you, don't be doing stuff in the building, and they won't be telling on you.
That's funny.
So, I mean, he basically was ratted out of an affair that he was having because he had been having it in the building. And the spirits found the time to rat him out to all of us. It was me and John, his dad. I can't think of how many other people were in there. And just out of the blue, it said affair. And he called it a effing snitch and just walked off and said, "Turn that thing off." I mean, they're going to find their chance to get back. I mean, it really did tattletale on him that night.
It will. It will. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yes. I mean, and it was so clear.
Yeah.
I mean, things were not the same the rest of the investigation. I think things were quiet.
That was crazy.
I've learned not to do anything in the dark that you don't want to be in the light in a haunted building, because they do really see and will tattle on anything. I mean, they're not much difference they're not much difference dead than they are alive. If they want to say something, they say it.
Yeah.
And they're all up in your business.
That night it was funny. I mean, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know anything was going on until you and your mama told us after the investigation.
Nobody knew but me and Mom and the people that were involved.
And the spirits.
That's the reason why it was so funny, because Mom looked at me and I looked at her like, did that thing really just say that? And then he was shocked. He didn't know what to say because he had gotten caught red-handed by something that he didn't see.
Yeah, caught, loser. Heck yeah.
That's funny. That's
You see what
funny,
kind of
fun.
stuff would be on my channel? Y'all still want to do a channel?
Let's see.
Me.
Hey, tell us the time about the time you got in that freezer in that morgue. I
Oh.
wouldn't be able to do that. That's too close for me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know how familiar you guys are, and we are going back there. Oh, thank you, Bootsy. She's a mess.
What'd you say?
That's why I like your daughter.
Like you. My daughter's a mess. She's a lot like me.
Hang on 1 minute, Shash. Let me find something right quick.
Okay.
Aw, thank you.
Everything I get my hands on.
Okay, go sit down.
Okay.
I want to find something other to show you.
I fell off the bed, but I'm okay.
Okay, go sit down over there.
Go ahead and talk right quick. Shash.
Oh.
I gotta find something other.
Well, I was gonna say what he was talking about being in the morgue. I actually had went to Waverly Hills. If anybody knows me, that's probably one. Yeah, that's one of my favorite places. I'm online live. That's one of my favorite places is Waverly Hills. I've done a public investigation there, and we've done a private investigation there. So during our private investigation, we had about 6-7 people with us that night, and the activity was incredible. Now, I struggle dealing with live people most of the time. Dead people don't seem to bother me. So I don't typically like tight spaces either. I'm very claustrophobic. So being claustrophobic, what does my crazy self do? I go in head first to the morgue bed and shove myself in the morgue bed and lay in there. And I'm like, listen, if there's anybody in here that's going to talk, now's the time to talk to me. So I'm laying head first in the morgue bed in Waverly Hills. Probably not one of my finer moments, but
So I have a friend who lived in a haunted house. His girlfriend cheated on him a lot. The spirit messed with her and her friend. It left him and his kids alone.
yeah,
So-
see, I don't think it was a demon. I think it's just, you know what, you don't do stuff. Especially, you know what, a lot of the places, your spirits, think about it this way. A lot of places are haunted by older generations. When cheating was not something you did. It wasn't something that was frowned upon.
Yeah.
And you get in a situation like that where you got a little old lady and she's in your house and she's probably died when she was 70, 80 years old. And then you've got a bunch of crazy people running around cheating on each other. And you think she ain't going to slam the Bible down and tell you, hey,
Yeah.
stop doing that. Yeah, they're going to make it known. And sometimes they're not so nice about it either.
I think we got information. Michael been looking up the address to that building up on the thing over there at the bridge where we've been going, the hunting club. Mm-hmm. We got the address to that place. So we're gonna try to get in touch with them one day and see if we can't get permission to go past them no trespassing signs.
Ooh.
Dude, we can hunt that whole road. That'd be a 2.5 mile road that we can hunt anytime we want to.
Please let it be something we can drive on.
Oh, we can. You can. That'd
Yeah.
be awesome, man.
2.5 miles. I gotta walk it. I ain't gonna be hunting nothing but oxygen and bear left.
Yeah. What I was looking for a while ago is this right here.
Oh,
I tried to uh, get this movie out there, this DVD.
Miss
See,
Stinky Child.
that's Bella right there. That's Shasta's daughter.
When she was like 3.5, 4 years old. Yeah, I don't know how many of you here are familiar with the show on HBO called The Righteous Gemstones. But you will more than likely see her in not an episode, but in season 3. She'll probably be seen in at least one
Or 2 scenes.
one or two scenes in an episode of season 3 of The Righteous Gemstones.
Yeah.
She filmed for HBO back in October. So I think that should be coming out sometime this year. She's, like I said, it's just background work, but they fell in love with her because she's all time asking questions and talking to everybody. So the camera people set it up so that she was in the right place at the right times. And she got a little bit of camera time with them. So she's got some stuff coming up with that. Don't know how many of you do tarot cards, but she is also on. Hey, Bella, go get me the deck of tarot cards over there.
Where are
They're in that white envelope in my coach purse over there.
they?
Um,
Program.
I don't know how many of you are into tarot cards, but she actually, on the other dresser, the big tall one, she has a deck of tarot cards that she's in. That you guys, if you're interested, I can put some information out there where you guys can order them. This is what the cards look like.
I'm gonna be here for this one. They're
So that's what the
beautiful.
cards look like.
Hold on.
It's Fairy World Oracle. And then let me see if I can find hers. I think she had a couple.
He had 3. 1 with you and then 2 for me. Or at least we should.
Bear with me. This is the second time I've actually had these out.
Wait, kitty.
I don't mess with tarot cards very often.
Say hi to my kitty.
Okay, Bella.
Kitty.
I think there was just 2.
I have some cards.
Mine was confidence.
American.
Ours was family.
Oh, I would like to see those. I've always thought they were really cool. I've never much gotten into them. This was a project that her photographer asked of her.
Should I start a channel?
She could talk you to death, that's for sure.
But I have a question. Do you guys want me to start a channel? I would.
This is her confidence card.
That's
Let me
me.
put it that way.
That's me.
Okay, stop. And then
This is our card.
we had a family. I forget how this. There we go. A family card.
Both of us.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice large deck of.
Can I ask the viewers if they want me to start a channel?
Go somewhere and sit down.
What if they want me to start a channel?
No, you're not starting a channel. You're too young.
Not.
Yes, you're
No.
too young.
Not.
Okay, go sit down.
No, I'm gonna start my own group.
Right now, you need a nap.
No.
I need a break.
Yeah.
So yeah, they
Yeah. Working on my last ghost.
but she's been doing stuff like the movie and Yeah, see, only if it's okay with mom. Yeah, she's not at a YouTube channel or a Facebook channel yet.
I want one.
And not good
Yeah.
for children.
No. Everything that she has is monitored, and the only reason why she has it is because
You.
she has her headshots and she does some modeling work and she does some film work, and she's got some stuff out there for that. But I have access to everything. So that's the only reason why she has any social media at all.
The Facebook I'm starting to use more now.
Yeah, so I monitor everything. I'm like, no, you're not getting anything. At 9 years old, she don't need anything
I
on
can
her
work
own.
the phone better than you can.
See, yeah,
I can be mean when
Also, too, this is the book that we're in. The Hamptonville Hauntings. There's the author. You can go online and get it from her, or you can order through Amazon. And we're actually in chapter 17 of this book. Pretty much about the first part of the chapter. I mean, it's got the family event, and you got my name right there.
No, baby cat, can't come in.
That's the first. I never thought we'll get to be in the book, but it ain't just about me and about Dad. It's I also got Shasta in here and talking about Michael also of the experiences that we had. Social media is crazy. My girl is 9. Is nice. Is 9, and I understand completely where you come from.
yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that she has if it wasn't for the fact that she has some social media stuff like the movie and the she's done a few like indie short film things, One
Yeah.
Minute Play, the Famous Myers Family. I know, right? If it wasn't for the little short films or for the documentary that she was in or the modeling and that kind of stuff, and then like I said, she does some extra work. We're trying to get her into more extra work, some paid stuff. She got her first paycheck this past year, which wasn't much.
But it was good. Good
But
for the first time.
for her to earn a paycheck for working on a movie was amazing. She actually worked on set with I can never think of the guy's name. Adam Devine. And then John Goodman wasn't there, but there were a couple of other ones that are like big name people, but the show's in like its 3rd or 4th season. So, I try to keep her social media just for those reasons. Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. And then like the lady that shoots for her, like her photographer down,
We love you, Pat.
she shoots pictures. She keeps some for her use, and then she gives me rights to all of them so I can print what I need to put into her portfolio. So one of the shots we're doing, like I said, is a Aztec princess shot because that's part of her heritage. Her dad's Mexican, so and they're Aztec Indian. And then the other one is from a new hit TV show that's out that she's going to be shooting for. So,
Wait, what? I'm in a hit TV show now?
no, the other photo shoot. So I haven't paid serious money for pictures of her for several years. But it benefits both of us.
She got some beautiful pictures.
The photographer uses them for things that she needs them for. And then, like I said, I get rights to the pictures for my own use.
Because they're your daughter.
So,
You on your phone right now?
It's going to be so awesome. Yeah, something else I was going to mention a while ago. I don't know now what it was. But yeah, I mean, this book, it's not just only about us, it's about the whole group. My dad, the night that he got, I don't know what it is. Something there about where he got, where he was sitting in that rocking chair, Shasta, you remember? And something there actually made him, whenever it happened, it entered inside him. Or whatever.
That was scary.
yeah, I still to this day don't know what that was, but he lost 15 whole minutes of time
Yeah.
that he just doesn't remember. Like he was talking and then all of a sudden he just stopped. We were screaming and yelling at him, calling his name and nothing. And then all of a sudden he just started right back up where he was talking before about the cat ball toy in the floor. And like he never missed a beat. He didn't even realize that we were yelling at him. I mean, he was that out of it. And that had something to do with the closet. There's something in that closet.
Sitting in the chair. Yep, he was sitting right in the rocking chair right in front of the closet.
Yep.
Because I got it on camera. I got it on the DVR system. And before he went, whatever happened to him, he was actually looking behind him like this at the closet. And he just kept looking back there. He'll move around and he just kept going back like it again, just looking. So something there was talking to him. I don't know what, but something was talking to him.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But,
Scary. I hate it.
well, I really hate to stop the show, but I'm going to have to get in bed for work.
Oh, what is this thing doing? I'm trying to put my email in here.
Can I show off all my ghosts, Mama?
No, baby.
Please. I made a bunch of them. I have
No, because he's got to get ready to go. You can do it next time.
But
I put my email in there, but I don't know if anybody can see it because I had to go to the private chat.
Yeah.
So I don't
ghost
know.
One,
I don't know how to make that work
number 3, number 4.
because it doesn't let me comment on anything, and I don't know if it's because I'm in it.
These are my extra hard work ones. One with the top hat, and this is the one that took me the longest.
Yeah, if he wants
Ariel ghost.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, baby.
But look at it.
Nice Shadows Fast. Appreciate you coming in.
Good night, Shadow Pass. I'll get with my friend and we'll try to work out something for a show, and maybe we'll do either a Friday night or a Saturday night. If you guys are interested, and just start shooting some ideas. Let me know what you guys are interested in. We can do
mine.
Ghost stories. We can do no more of me falling into a creek because
Trying to get watercress.
We're not going back to that. So.
Do y'all like my little Ariel ghost?
Yes, go sit down. I'm gonna be mad at you.
But yeah,
yeah, Paranormal Tales.
Goodbye with all my ghosts.
Okay, go sit down. Sorry, she's just wound up.
Could use you. I made all these ghosts.
I was going to mention something else right quick before I go, but I don't know what it is now. But I will send that to him. Okay, if it's all right with you, I'll send it to him.
Yeah, because it won't let me type anything in other than in the private chat, and I'm not sure how it works.
Yeah, I think mainly me and you can see the private chat where I can talk to you or something. Everyone has a blessed night. You too, Vicky. See you later.
Yeah, and I went and tried to click on like their stuff to respond to them, but it won't let me.
Everyone, sorry I wasn't active in the chat, but I had you running. I appreciate that, Jamie. Thank you a lot. Appreciate you being here. I'll see you in the morning live if you do go live. Oh, I will. It'll be about probably 4:50, 5 o'clock. I will.
Oh, I think I clicked that and made that pop up there. Do you double click it to make it pop up?
Pop what up?
That message?
Uh,
Are you paying?
I don't know. I just clicked on something. I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't ruin my computer. That's what I'm most worried about because I do my homework on this.
Go sit down over there.
So I appreciate you coming on and help me talk about the SLS, and I showed some of the video clips that I had. Be sure to hit that like button. Thank you, Vicky. And like I said, I got to get a little more used to it because it works now, but then all of a sudden after you work it for a while, it'll just go dead. Not the thing, but the app thing, whatever you want to call it. It just cuts out on me. I have to go back and reboot it up, and then when I try to get rebooted, it won't last no more than 2 seconds, and it'll go to a black screen again.
Well, it may need to be updated.
Yeah.
There may need to be an update on the app that's in there.
Same. I've got you on the TV. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate it, Mr. Rodgers. Thank you a lot, buddy.
Tin, I've had such a good time. I've seen some new people in here I hadn't seen in here before. Some that I miss seeing because I haven't been in here in a while.
Yeah.
I love everybody.
I got a lot of my old regulars coming in here, and
Somewhere.
I think I got pretty good friends now in the YouTube world. They're just amazing people.
Oh yeah.
And Jamie, we talk every once in a blue moon, and she's real nice, and I like her husband too. He's real cool. But don't tell her I said that though. She'll be mad at me. But no, I like everybody here. I do. Everybody's behaves. That's what I want to see. I don't want to hear no stupid stuff about somebody else, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
we've never had that problem. I mean, we have a really good group of people.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody gets along. I mean, we don't always talk about ghost hunting. I mean, we talk about a little bit of everything. So
yeah, I think that's what got us into this. But like I said, I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so too. And like I said, I mean, I'll work on a show and see if I can get something out there where we get something maybe on a Friday night or a Saturday night and get something put together and see where I can take them. Lord knows it's going to be a fun trip.
I'm not reading tarot cards of my teddy bear.
Well, I'm gonna let you go. Then I'm gonna go ahead and say my goodbyes since my intro didn't work a while ago. So I hope that work.
Send something over to Myers Paranormal for me and let them know that anytime they want to schedule.
I'm getting ready to do that right here in 2 shakes of a dog's tail.
Yeah, let them know anytime they want to schedule. I'll be more than happy to come on and chat with them. They've only heard half of my nonsense, so
they can hear all my nonsense.
Did you hear her? I said they've only heard half of my nonsense, and Bella said they can hear all of my nonsense. Lord have mercy.
And I will wear tinfoil hats the entire time.
She gonna wear a tinfoil hat to their meeting. Oh Lord, this child needs a nap. See, Bootsy, what I have to deal with. Oh man, and she
Mama,
is.
I think Grapesy's gonna die.
Yeah, she needs a tinfoil hat. I'm gonna make her one with antennas. I'm gonna get off of here. It has been a blast.
Yeah.
Thank you all for coming out. Love each and every one of you. I tell you, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of y'all coming and listening to our ghost stories, looking at our stuff, our evidence, and just
random nostalgia.
Yeah, our random nonsense and
nostalgia.
just supporting us. So
Yeah.
we couldn't do it without them being there.
We can't do it. That's right. I got to talk to you about my Discovery thing on my phone too. It went out the other day. It just
Discovery Plus. Yeah, that's that was another mama issue. Somebody stole her card and was wiping out every other day, $39.99 per transaction. They were eating up her money in her card, so we had to cancel the card and get a whole new card. So I'll have to fix that for you, but we'll take care of that. I'll send it to you tomorrow, and we'll get you back online.
Do you still have the Paraflix on yours?
Yes, I think so.
I don't have it on mine. I can't find mine.
I haven't used it in a while. But yeah.
I think I got to recover it up though.
I gotta redo. I'll reset you on Discovery Plus. But yeah, mom's like, how have you spent $500 in 3 days? I'm like, I haven't been out of the house. I just spent $500. What are you talking about? And got to looking, and somebody had gotten a hold of her card, and it was like $39.99 for every other day there was a transaction. Some days was 2 transactions. And I'm like, I didn't buy anything. And they were for subscriptions. And I'm like, subscriptions to what? What have you been buying?
John, I have a new logo I've presented.
Yeah.
That looks like Mrs. Puff from SpongeBob. Okay, silliness needs to go to sleep. I'm going to get off of here. You send that for me, and tell them to get in touch with me anytime.
They just did.
I'm putting this girl to bed.
We'll talk later about it.
Yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow, and we'll fix it. Just call me when you get in from work tomorrow.
All right.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.
Okay, everybody. We have made it to the marker that I need to get off of here. I appreciate my cousin Shasta coming on. I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in the chat. We still got 7. I do appreciate Shadows Past, Myers Paranormal, Stephen M, Julie, Bootsy on the Beat, Sean, Native Wild Man, Vicky, Mrs. Devil Dog Skeever, Jamie herself, Mr. Rogers, 317, Professional Paranormal Research. Like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you. If I miss your name, I'm sorry. I was actually trying to slide through here, trying to find everybody. Like I said, thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for having a good time, I hope. Like I said, if y'all don't mind, go back to the last 3 videos we did on location at the bridge. First night, me and my dad and Michael and his buddy was out there. If we hit 36 likes or 35 or more, Michael's buddy is supposed to do an intro dance for us the next time we go live and he's with us. So there's only very few. I was up at 36 the other day, and then it got down to 32. So now we need to boost back up or go higher. That way it won't come down some more. If y'all gonna go check it out and give a like and stuff like that, and the other 2 nights, we've actually used this SLS on the shows with us, and I actually put it up at the phone where y'all can see it, and it was going crazy. That's the first time I actually got to use it more than 20 seconds each time. But Tuesday night, me and my dad was there by ourselves, and I used it, and we used it quite a while that night. And whatever it was, it actually just decided wants to lean up against the rail and kissing on my gremlin. So that's pretty interesting. Chris is supposed to dance. Yes, he is supposed to dance. I don't know what we're gonna make him do, but they said if Jamie had it, if we get up to 100, you gotta do something special. And I was thinking about asking if he can do the worm. I ain't never seen nobody do it before in my life, besides on TV. But I won't say it in real life. But I don't think he'll do it. But that would be pretty funny. Well, he'll do some kind of dance. Might do that Macarena song, whatever. That macaroni song. But if y'all don't mind, just go check him out. And them was like 3 of my favorite videos that we did on location so far. I've yet got to take this big SLS while Rick is with us, but he got him a job, so it's kind of hard for him to get up with us right now until he gets settled in. But like I said, I appreciate it. Thank everybody a lot. I ain't going to do my intro tonight or outro. It didn't do the first one right, so I ain't going to worry about doing the last one. But I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thank all of y'all. Thank you, Vicky, for helping me out. You too, Jamie and Julie. I see y'all the most. And then all my other ones, Shadows Past and Paranormal, Professional Paranormal, and the Myers Paranormal, Stephen Autumn. I appreciate y'all too. Y'all and Native Wild Man, I can't leave him out because he's always shows up in my chats too. Y'all are like my Dwayne, I forgot to mention him. He was in here earlier. Thank each and every one of you. Appreciate you, and I will see y'all later. See y'all.